Once you hit Connect Jetpack, after setting up your account, you should have come to a page, the page before this one, which unfortunately I can't get back to video for you. But it had a number of choices. There were paid versions and there were free versions. I'm going to recommend going with the free version right now, and if at a later point you want to add some of the features of the paid versions, you can go back and do that. But for right now, the free versions should be enough. Once you click you want the free version, it's going to have another page pop up, and one of the choices is to set the recommended or standard features of Jetpack in Motion. So you're going to click on that, and then it is going to bring you to this sheet here, to this page right here. And you can see it's got a number of tabs at the top. Some of them we're going to leave as is, and some of them we might change. But you can see this first tab is writing. This is enable the WordPress toolbar. We don't need that, so we're going to leave that as it is. The next thing is composing. We're going to leave that as it is. And then there's a choice here that's already checked. It says check your spelling, style, and grammar. That's up to you. I like to use it because it often catches mistakes that I haven't caught myself. You'll find when you're blogging, even if you have excellent grammar and really good typing skills and normally write really well, because you're writing in a conversational format and you're often writing content so quickly, you don't catch all of your mistakes. So plugins that can help you do that are really helpful. Let's see, display images and galleries in a gorgeous full screen browsing experience. That means if somebody clicks on one of your pictures, it'll show a larger version of that picture. These we're all going to leave as they are. Post by email. Publish posts by sending an email. We're going to leave this alone right now, and we'll come back to that later. Let's see, sharing. Publicize connections. It says automatically share your posts to social networks. What most bloggers do is set up a Facebook page, a Pinterest page, a Twitter account, etc., etc., that goes right along with their website or their blog. If you haven't done that already, establish those pages, turn that off for now. If you have, you're going to need to connect those accounts, and you would click there to do that. I have not yet set up any connected accounts with this website, so I am not going to be doing it yet. And Jetpack seems to be running slowly today. I shouldn't have clicked that because now I want to get out. All right, so here is where you would connect any of these social accounts to your website. The other thing is sharing buttons. So when people click on any of the sharing buttons on your website, it will automatically take them to their own social media where they can share your work. And that's awesome. That's the way that you build followers, by writing good content and getting people to share them. Jetpack inserts these sharing buttons into your site. It's one of the things that's really good about Jetpack. So I like, let's see what we click here. These are the official buttons. You have a choice of how you want it to look with your article, on your website in particular. These are all the choices you can choose. I'm going to choose the official buttons, really for no reason. And then we're going to click Save Changes. And then it's asking down here, it's giving you some options. Where do you want these sharing buttons to appear? I prefer, as it's already checked, to only have them on my posts. Most people are not going to share the front page of your website. And your pages are going to be your contact pages and like previous post pages. That's not something people usually share either. Most often it is posts. So you're going to keep posts clicked. If it's not clicked, go ahead and click that box and click Save Changes. we could see here that these settings were updated. All right, so let's go back to our site now. And now that you're back here, if you click on my site, and then click on Site Preview, this is a desktop version. You could see what your website would look on various devices. And that's important. It's important to purchase a theme that does this flawlessly, which this Rich Taste theme does. It does flawlessly transfer from different devices, because what you're going to find is actually the majority of people are going to be visiting your website on their phone. I think on my website, 88% of the people that visit my site visit on their phone. So you're going to want a theme, which I chose one for you, that does transfer flawlessly no matter what platform people are using. I'm going to go back to desktop here. Okay, and remember we just added those sharing buttons. Well, I'm just going to click on one of my articles here, one of my posts, and look at this. Down at the bottom, we've got some share buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and have you do those things on Jetpack, because I fear that I have given you too many instructions in that one video. So feel free to rewind and watch it over. I apologize for giving you too much at once, and then come on back here to the video. Okay, hopefully I didn't confuse you too much with Jetpack. If I did, it's really not necessary to mess with it at all right now. You can also go to their website and read lots more information about what Jetpack can do for you. One thing that I wanted to point out, that now that we're back in our dashboard, if you click on Jetpack and click on the dashboard, one nice thing that it does is, let's see if it's going to come, there you go, is it shows what's called your site stats. And it will tell you views today. I've had 2 views today. They were both me. Best overall days were the 2 views that I've had today. And all-time views 2, all-time comments 1. Those are all from my own visits, so that's fine. But at some point, you're going to want to look here and see thousands of views today. That would be really awesome. And one other thing that I forgot to show you that's cool, and maybe you don't understand, we're going to visit our site. And again, go to one of our posts. Now remember, people are reading through your posts and they love it, and now they want to share it. I forgot to show you what happens when they want to share your post. So I'm going to click on share. And there it comes. It's going to automatically share to my Facebook page. And you can see it shows your featured image. And here is that excerpt. Remember, we have an excerpt that we chose for our article. There it is there. I'm going to cancel this for now. And go back to the main page. I'm going to click on our home button. And you can see that on the home page, with everything except your smaller featured posts, that excerpt shows as well. So that excerpt that you chose for each post is a little bit of a teaser. And if people click, oh, that sounds interesting, I want to see, or the picture looks interesting, and they click read more, it'll bring them to the whole article. What we do need to do that we have neglected to do is take this out. This came on the video, came with the theme as just an example. And if we go to dashboard and click on posts, now we have lots of posts on our website, remember? So we're going to click on all posts. And we're going to find that one that they had initially put on the site that wasn't one that you wrote, and it's this one here. And I'm going to click trash, get rid of it. And now you just have the post that you've done yourself. So I'm going to let you go ahead and do that and then come back to the video. We are almost reaching the end, folks. Okay, friends, we have come to just about the end of the video. I am going to show you one more thing that is a little housekeeping stuff that I didn't mention earlier. When you're on your dashboard, like I am right now, if you go down to settings, another box will pop open, and go down to sharing. What I didn't mention is that there are other services that you can add to your sharing options. And remember, the way that you build an audience is by people sharing your content. Of course, writing engaging content that people want to read and then want to share with other people. And the more options they have to share it, the better. So we already have Twitter and Facebook enabled. I'm also going to add, I use a lot of Pinterest. A lot of bloggers use Pinterest. And I'll also add in Google Plus because that seems to be a popular one right now. And I did decide that I wanted to change it. I didn't like the way these looked. I'm sort of a symmetrical person, and having them be different sizes is unnerving to me at best. And I'm going to put it as icon only, and I like the way that looks. You also have the opportunity to change what it says. What it says right now is just share, and then those buttons will appear. If you look right here, it says share. I'm going to write, sharing is caring. You can see that changed right up there. And I'm going to click on Save Changes because I'm happy with the way that everything looks. And let's just take a look at our site to see what that looks like updated. There you go. Sharing is caring, and there are the sharing options that people on my site will have the ability to share on. I'm going to end it here. There are still a lot more things you're going to need to learn. A lot of them you'll learn alone on your own, trial and error. This is a great theme. It has so much already built in that you're not going to have to reach out too much to add things to your site. But I will be putting out additional videos. One will be on monetizing your blog. Of course, you're not just doing this for the fun of it. You'd probably like to make some money from that. And so I'll be releasing another video soon that shows you how to become an affiliate, how to include advertising in your blog, and then also how to promote your blog, because the more you promote it, the more people will get to it, and the better off you'll be. That'll increase your traffic. I'm also going to recommend that you search Facebook for groups for bloggers. There are tons of blogger groups out there. And if you join, it's a great place, even if you just read the posts of other people, to learn things from them. And then, of course, you can always ask a question. They also help each other out with getting likes on posts, etc. So that's a good thing to do. And if you scroll down at the end of my video in the comment area, I'm going to leave links of some sites that I think you might find helpful as well. I want to thank you for joining me and sticking around for the whole video. I hope that you found it interesting and helpful and educational. I hope that my instructions were clear and easy enough for you to follow, and I look forward to seeing what everybody creates. Good luck.